All right. Hello, everyone. It is what 3 o'clock in G-Town, Colorado, northern Colorado, and it's 103 out here. I mean, technically speaking, it's dry heat, so I'm really glad I don't live. I don't know in the south where you have all that humidity and you're dying from the heat. But this dry heat's pretty. It'll catch up to you pretty good. But sincerely hope every one of you are doing well, and yeah. So, although I will say this though. I will say this. Although it's 103 degrees out here, and although I'm in the shade, I'm currently in the backyard. Technically speaking, the butterflies are out, and they're having a good time. So, yay to the butterflies! Yay! All right. Oh, I apologize. I didn't make it on. Was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday, and the reason for that is because I've been stepping up with the caregiving, taking care of my mom, all my sisters in Montana, and yesterday I was just worn out. I was just tired. I mean, yeah, I think the reason for that too is that every 2 hours my mom has to have medicine. So even at 2 8, so it's like this. It's like this 12 a.m., 2 a.m., 4 a.m., 6 a.m., 8 a.m., 10 a.m., 12 p.m., 2. You can catch my drift. That it's a lot, but I I love the fact that my mom is still around. I'm able to enjoy the time with her because I know Brian will be long till the things become a little bit more hard for her and probably for my family and myself. So I'm enjoying the time I have with her regardless. But today, man, God bless my brother Josiah. He stepped up and took care of mom's meds last night and throughout the day today, and I should be back on the pill schedule at 2 a.m. So, and that's fine. It's fine. I have enough to do anyway, so we're good there. And I like what I do. I love my mom, and I know it's not going to get any easier down the road, but I'm enjoying as much time I've left with her and all that. Plus, taking care of her really takes my mind off the chronic pain I have because I the type of arthritis I have just causes so much chronic pain in my upper joints now that my knees are replaced, and it's just that also contributes to the tiredness I have been experiencing. I'll give it that. I will give it that. Laptops, I'll tell you. So other than that, everything's fine here. I don't know about you guys, but next month is what preseason football. So my goal is to have my second podcast, Caitlin's Sports Corner, up and running for preseason football and all that. So if you guys are a fan of sports, start checking it out here pretty soon because that podcast will be up and running. So it should be interesting. I can't wait for it. Really. Those who really know me know that fact that I love my sports. So if you guys enjoy this music and you guys music podcast and you're interested about the sports, then Caitlin's Sports Corner here on YouTube will have it. It'll be up and running here pretty soon. I'm gonna try to work on some content stuff actually today. Actually tomorrow there'll be a live content. I might be recording like a fantasy football draft and all that fun jazz. So that'd be cool. We'll see, and we'll see if I can go live and do that. We'll see. We shall see, people. We shall see. All right. So in music news, I've been what's cool is that I mentioned was the last time I was on, I think it was Thursday, that Mickey Doles is up in Britain, and it was really fun, reading fans' comments with what Mickey was saying while being interviewed on Good Morning Britain, and and he actually I forgot to mention this, so I'm glad I mentioned this now. Make sure my mom's not calling me; she's not working, and I'm glad I remember this. This is something really important actually because Mickey mentioned in the interview that if he would have known he'd still be alive this long, he would have taken better care of himself. You know what? I actually can relate to Mickey on that on many, many, many levels. I can. If you were that, see, I'm 39. I may not look like it, I feel older because of my joints. But anyway, and so if you guys were to this is a good example too. With that quote. So if you guys were to say you guys were kind of watching when I was like, oh, I don't know, like 20, 21, 22, and you're saying that, oh, when you hit by the time you become 37, 38, you're gonna have both of your knees replaced, and then 39 will most likely you're getting your shoulder replaced and your elbows replaced. I'll be like, yeah, right. Well, funny how life turns out, and how and so I can relate. Again, I can relate with Mickey because it's like if I would have known that I would have picked up this genetic trait from my birth parents, I would have jumped on this, figuring what I have out a lot sooner and avoid as much surgery as possible. So you know what I mean? It's like, man, it's like those words were just so true. I read it too. It's like, yeah, if I would have known I was gonna have this, or I would have known by the time in my late 30s, late 30s, I'll be already having my knees replaced and other joint replacements. Man, I probably would have done something better for myself to avoid surgery if I didn't. But I have no regrets. And so, but yeah, that was a good one. Now, also, the one there was something else that Mickey said during that interview that really, what do you call it? That really, caught my attention. It was how, with Davy Jones, Peter Tork, and Mike Nesmith, the Nez, have, sadly passed away. You know, how like the reality of those three hasn't really hit like Mickey Dolenz in a way. It's like the way he describes it, it's like you're like it's like no, I could call them, ask them to join me, but then again, I can't because they're not here anymore. It just hasn't hit me yet, and I get that. I think especially death. It's a complicated process, and I know deep down in his heart, Mickey misses Davy and Peter and Mike. Boy, do I do too. I do too, very much so. And yeah, I know for a fact if all three were still alive, I bet all four of them will still be performing today. They would be in heartbeat. But Mickey is doing such a great job of just carrying on that legacy, and I'm very proud of him. So just keep on keeping on, Mickey. I got your back, man. I got your back. Let's see. I'm trying to think of something else. What? Toby Mac dropped some new music. Music dropped one about. Oh my goodness! I have to look this up. You would think I would remember all this, but let's see here. New music. Yeah. So what? Blessing offer the goodness. Oh, there's a new one he just put out. Oh my gosh. Um, something about life after death. August 19th. Yeah, Toby Mac released Life After Death after August 19th. New song out today. I'm gonna need to check that out. See, people, I am like so slow with catching up. Normally I'll be on this because it's Toby Mac, but yeah, funny how busy life can be sometimes. Oh sweet, my top fan badge just got displayed. Right on. Oh yeah, he just released a song. Toby Mac just released a song the other day called "This is the story behind the song Everything About You." I need to listen to the interview because I love hearing Toby speak um, about um, about what these songs mean to him and how he came up with these songs. And what I really like about Toby Mac, as the artist in general too, is how real he is. How open, how honest he is, and how humble he is, and I've always loved him for that. It's just like it makes him more real. It makes him more guess gives us more of a perspective that he is real and he is himself when he's talking, even on stage, and I love it. So anyway, so Toby Mac just released the song "Everything About You" and features his daughter Marley, Marlee. So cool on the listen to that. That's been so slow, people. I am just everywhere. You know what? Toby Mac's doing a theater tour, and nowhere near where I am, and that's okay. He's actually going to be performing in Morrison, Colorado in August, and I can't make it because one, it's sold out, and two, Australians do not get paid enough. So brother Toby, if whenever you see this, I'm sorry. Um, I'll catch you. I promise you. At some point, I will catch you. I promise you. I will catch you alive again. I promise you. Either you come back to Greeley or I'll figure something out. Don't worry about it. I'll be there. But anyway, there's like this new song I really want to hear called "Life After Death," and I think that's definitely something that I can still relate to in many ways. All right, love you, Toby. Keep doing what you're doing. Although I'm busy, I am paying attention, my friend. Guarantee it. All right, so I'm trying to think, people. It's just a lot going. There's a lot running up here in my mind, so I'm like, well, okay, then I guess we'll just mosey on over to the artist of the afternoon. Oh, no. Shout out. Tell you, this is why I'm so slow, people, I swear. All right, so the first shout out goes to my friend Royce Eddings from Royce in the House. He's live on YouTube every Sunday at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's 7:30 my time, 8:30 Central Time, 9:30 Eastern time. He, Lou, Michael Nolan, Dan McNew, and sometimes the Bad Monkey, Jeff Davison, show up. Jeff, sometimes the Bad Monkey shows up. But alone, Royce, Lou Mars, and Michael Nolan do such fantastic, and Dan McNew, all four of these guys just do such a great job with the show, and I love it. I love the humor. I learned so much. I swear, there are times where I'm watching the show, I feel like I'm back in the community college history of rock and roll class. It's great. I love it. It's great. It's a great feeling. It really is. And then the next shout out goes to my friend Dan McNew. He has a YouTube channel called Ask Just the Fast Ask Dan. He just premiered Blackbird Rain, and check out that video. What Blackbird Rain does in the future, and seriously, check out that band Blackbird Rain. Super talented band. Michael McVeigh is actually one of my friends, so yeah, and he has great vocals. So check him out. Seriously, Blackbird Rain. And another shout out goes out to my sister-in-law Stefani Stoddard and her business Luca and Lily Boutique, named after my beautiful nephew and niece. The boutique, Luca and Lily Boutique, can be found on Facebook and TikTok. And my sister-in-law is a crafty person, and she's also a great cook. So she loves recipes. She's a mom. She's a wife. She has to put with my eldest brother. God save her. God save her. Don't tell him I say that. Don't tell him I say that because I know he'll call me. Because I know he'll call me. Try to kick my butt over the phone, so don't say anything. And then, yeah, but Stefani is a very gifted arts and crafts person and also a cook. So check it out. All right. So I know last. Oh my gosh, I forgot this. Yes, now there's some music news. So it turns out, remember that song on Thursday I told you about by Cole Swindle? She Had Me at Heads Carolina. It's inspired by Jody Messina. Or about Jody Messina. Well, check this out. Jody Messina went live on Facebook. Well, not live, but she posted on Facebook earlier today, and she was wearing a Cole Swindle shirt. And she gave Cole Swindle a shout out because he actually got her and her band to perform at the North Dakota State Fair. How cool is that? That's so cool. I love her. I love Cole Swindle. But man, Jody's awesome. I hope if Jody Messina is ever live here where you live, go check her out. She's amazing, and a lot of people love her. I do. Me. Who knew Cole Swindle and I will have something in common? We love Jody Messina. But yeah, and she's just awesome. I was listening to some of her music earlier today, so it's good stuff. All right, so this artist then also on Jody Messina's Facebook post, I told her You did such a great job at our Stampede, and you are an inspiration. And she is. She's huge. If you want to know why she's an inspiration, read about her career. You'll see why. It's really good. All right. So the artist that I'm talking about today is probably one of my favorite country artists. He actually was just like Cole Swindle. He was a songwriter, and then he turned into a country star and a country artist, and people loved him and embraced him. I am talking about country music artist Kip Moore. Oh, I cannot get enough of Kip Moore. I saw him live. Oh, I don't know, back in 2019. Yeah, back in 2019. At our Stampede with my friend Olivia. That was the same year my brother Josiah and I saw Brothers Osborne's at the Stampede. So yeah, Kip Moore. What do I have to say about Kip Moore? Extremely talented and gifted songwriter and artist. He has a great voice. Um, he writes songs through with life experiences, and he's just amazing. And he's a great guitarist. Holy cow! Yeah, he's a great band, but him as a guitarist. So, listen me. I really hope you guys never suffer from these elbow joint pains because these are a pain in the ass. For my French, but it is. All right, so back to Kip Moore. So I found Kip Moore on accident. By accident, he just released his very first single back in the day called "Something About a Truck." Something about a truck in the farmer's field. No trespass sign. No time to kill. Nobody's gonna get hurt. What's the big deal? Something about a truck in the farmer's field. Something about a girl. I just so yeah. So I actually knew who Kip Moore was because of the singles of Something About a Truck and Beer Money. I got a little beer money tonight. So yeah, so I actually know the follow him since 2012. His debut album is called Up All Night. It will be up all night. And I can tell you right now, some of my favorite songs off from his first album, Up All Night, are Everything But You, Where You Are Where You Are Tonight, Crazy One More Time. Hey, yeah, let's go crazy. Fly Again, Reckless. And I like the song Reckless Still Growing Up because it really is the perspective of his life. You know, it's talking about his life and how what people thought about him, calling him reckless for his behavior. But a lot of times, all the recklessness really built him up to become who he is today. So I like that song on his first album. Faith When I Fall. I love that song. And it was cool because, so speaking of Faith When I Fall, from his first album, Up All Night, which, by the way, if you haven't heard the album Up All Night by Kip Moore, check it out. Then I highly encourage you to check out all of his albums, which we will discuss. And so, Faith When I Fall, what I like about this song is the fact that it's relatable to anybody, you know, and that's why music's so universal. Universal, he wrote this song, and you know, it's basically about losing connection with somebody. But at the same time, please don't give up on me. You know, have a little faith when I fall. You know, please be there when I fall. And I cannot tell you how important that is. I mean, it really is. You know, and so when my friend Olivia and I went to Stampede 2019 to see Kip Moore live at the arena. We went to the merch stand, right? You know, I got his third album on vinyl. I'll have to show it to you guys sometime. But with my elbows, it hurts too much. But I'll have to show you guys at some point. And it's called Slow Heart. And oh my gosh, we will get to that soon. That's probably one of my favorite albums by him. But anyway, and so for $40, you play. So for $40, you know, it only accepts cash. In the frame are the actual. So there's this frame. So for $40, inside this frame, what's the sheet that was the sheet Kip used to write "Faith When I Fall"? So Yeah, so you see all the lyrics and all the lyrics he wrote on that sheet to make that song, and only $40, but they only took cash. I'm like, well, it's okay. My friend Livy got, I believe she got Tank Top, and I got Slow Heart on vinyl. Such a great record. Mm. And so, what I really liked about Kip Moore's first album, Up All Night, was the fact that it was just the album that really kind of made a statement for Kip. It was saying, hey, my name is Kip Moore. I've been around for a while, but now it's time for me to be an artist. This is me. This is who I am. Boom, here's this album. And he could not done any wrong on that album. That album is just so beautifully good and well written, and oh my gosh, such a great album. And so, and then just 2012, of course, he was busy with me and touring. So 13, 15, 16, 5 years after that. No, excuse me, 13, 3 years after that, Kip Moore released his highly anticipated album, and it's actually one of his most beloved albums, probably the best sophomore album too I've ever seen by an artist. The album, so Kip, so in 2015, Kip Moore released his sophomore album called Wild Ones. Yeah, I cannot tell you what kind of how genius he was with this record. It was a genius, and it's just something about it. Okay, yeah. So like aside from like his first record, which had that country thing, this record had a little bit of a pop country to it, but regardless, he absolutely killed it. So my bad. I need to go back here. So first one before we go to my one story. So the song. So if you're ready to go look up Kip Moore's first record, the songs on there are, like my life stuff you can buy. Work it. If I know it. Okay, we're gonna work. There we go. So the songs on here for Up All Night are Drive Me Crazy, Beer Money, Something About a Truck, In the Farmer's Field, Everything But You, Crazy One More Time, Where You Are Tonight, Hey Pretty Girl, Reckless Still Growing Up All Night, Fly Again, and Faith When I Fall. Now, on Wild Ones, it's hard to choose which songs were the best on this record. I loved all of them. And so the songs on his sophomore album, Wild Ones, are the title song Wild Ones, Come and Get It, Girl of the Summer, Magic, That Was Us, Lipstick, What You Got Going On Tonight, Heart's Desire, Complicated, I'm to Blame, That's All Right With Me, Run to You, Come Back Kid, which is a great song. We'll get to that in a minute. What I Do, Backseat, Burn the Whole World Down. And I tell you what, this sophomore album, like it more Wild Ones, it's just fantastic. And I think this is where Kip started to become really using creativity in an aggressive way, because you could feel his need for working out as an artist with every single song. So I mean, for you guys to really understand what I'm talking about, you all need to listen to the whole record, Wild Ones by Kip Moore. Listen to that whole record. But looking at this list, I can tell you right now the best songs on here are Wild Ones, Magic, Heart's Desire, Ooh, ooh, hey, hey, I'm a raging fire, you're my heart's desire. I'm to Blame, Running for You, Backseat, that's such a fun song, and Comeback Kid. I love Comeback Kid. Now, if you actually have the time to listen to Comeback Kid by Kip Moore, that song kind of represents me back when I was growing up. I'm always a comeback kid. It's more like in songs about when people always doubted him. But he has always told his family and his friends, never give up on me, never give up on the comeback kid, because I will rise up and I'll keep going. And that kind of resembles my life. So definitely check that song out, Comeback Kid. But yeah, so if you guys really want to hear his first record, Kip Moore's first record, Up All Night, was just the start. With a lot of country twang and all that. It was a great start. And then his sophomore album, which we just finished discussing, Wild Ones, as a heavy dose of creativity. And Kip Moore was not afraid to step out into that creativity at all. And I love it. Absolutely love it. So please, people, check that out. All right. All right. So now, 16, so 3 years after that, he released Slow Hard. Holy, that, my friends, is his third studio album. And that album, in my opinion, is probably one of the best ones ever made. That's just my opinion. And the reason for that, because he actually, again, instead of strictly staying with the country, he kind of steps out more with more of the creativity. So, and oh my gosh, so the first song is called "Plead the Fifth." Such a great song. It's about pleading the fifth on how you miss somebody, how you feel jealousy if you see that person you really like with somebody else. You know, I plead the fifth. The next song is called "Just Another Girl." I've been around, fast women, bittersweet company. That's a good song, by the way. Sunburn, more girls like you. The Bowl, which I will get to. That's actually a good song. Blonde, good thing. Last shot, good song. Try again. Guitar Man. We'll get to that one too. And I love this record too because it really just gives you a really good insight of, of how powerful music can be when people start making their own music with their own creativity and within their own standards. And Slow Heart by Kip Moore is just fantastic. So there's a particular song I want to touch on called The Bowl. And basically the song is about him being thankful for Kip Moore being thankful for the challenges he faced, how those challenges he faced, you know, really being um, shaped him to who he is today. So thanks to the Bulls that fucked me off. Woo! You know, and I'm like, that's 100%. You definitely check that one out. Plead the Fifth, absolutely. Last Shot, I love this one. It's like, wow, if you were my last shot, I just wanna hold you. So if there's one last thing, and basically what he's saying in the song Last Shots, if there's one chance for one last thing to be with you, then I'll take it. Then now my personal favorite song on this whole album on Slow Heart is called Guitar Man. And basically it describes Kit Moore's life as a performer, as a guitar player, and he just sings it very well. So yeah, Slow Heart by Kit Moore is probably one of my favorite ones because he explores more of that creativity, more of who he is as artist. Now and then 2020, oh my gosh, he released his fourth studio album called Wild World, and this was well done too. Oh my gosh, this is where Kip started digging more and more into himself as a musician, how he could create music and craft music to reach people. So the songs on Wild World are Jenny Blue, Southpaw, Fire Flame, Wild World, Red, Blue, Red, White, Blue, Jean, American, She's Mine, Hey Old Lover, Grow on You, More Than Enough, Sweet Virginia, South, Crazy for You Tonight, Being Hard. I love all these songs. Honestly, I love all these songs because it really gives you a perspective how Kip Moore isn't afraid to to change things up with his music. And so when this record was released, obviously during the pandemic, it just I was able to talk about him, this album and the song "A Slow Heart Guitar Man" for my music and social commentary online class because I thought Kip Moore was definitely an artist who knows how to create music that can reach people and also have people just appreciate the kind of music style he has. And I love this record, Wild World. It's so good. And I forgot to mention too, and I'm going to backtrack here. In 2016, released an EP called Underground. And so it's just like some varied stuff, like All Time Low, songs All Time Low, My Kind, Midnight, Slow Dance, Separate Ways, My Baby's Gone. It's a 5-track EP that is inspiration from his from while taking time away from the road. It's really good. So good. And then in 2020 released Heartbeat. And basically October 9, 2020. So he had Guitar Man, Fire and Flame, Sweet Virginia, More Than Enough, Complicated, Crazy for You Tonight. And Kip Moore is such a dynamic artist. And I highly encourage a lot of people who do not know much about him to listen to his music because a lot of people found Kip Moore without even knowing him. A lot of people like me, enjoyed his music without really knowing who he was until I listened to his music. So I highly recommend you guys to listen to Up on his albums Up All Night, Slow Heart, Wild World, Wild Ones because they're just great albums and I love the guy and I hope he comes back. And from what I know, he's creating new music still, so I am pumped to hear see what Kip Moore has to offer. But seriously, check out Kip Moore in the comment section if you do listen to some of the Kip Moore albums or even songs for that matter. Let me know what your thoughts and stuff. And yeah, but all right, guys, it's about 30 minutes and 45 seconds in. I'll let you go. Thank you so much for the Saturday. I'll catch up with you guys Monday. Take care. It's so hot. But anyway, yes, check out Kip Moore. I'm serious. Check his music out. Let me know what y'all think in the comments section. Take care, guys. Bye bye.